yet.
And Tiara, your defence in particular, I've noticed, has been outstanding in this game. Tight marking right through the court, but also at either end of the court, plugging through the middle. Any changes to that to those tactics?
No, I mean, defence isn't just about the three that are in the defensive end. It's about everyone, and I think what we're seeing is everyone doing their job.
Yeah, Te Aroha Keenan asked Maria Tutaia to get her arms up and to help out on defence, and they've been doing so, but they've thrown it away. And so the Tactix.
A lovely straight line play there from the Tactix, straight into Halpenny under the post.
So what do you expect of that change? Oh, Byfield, we'll get back to that in a moment. Byfield picks up some more ball for the Mystics. She's done plenty of that already this afternoon.
But there we see her throw it away.
Recursing them quite a lot, it feels like, at the moment. We'll hear from Tactics coach Helen Malmstroud as well, see what her team can do to get back into it.
We haven't had anything confirmed as yet, but suspect some sort of rather serious knee injury.
And that change at the defensive end, Helen, with Megan Hutton coming on at goalkeeper, what's your aim with that?
Oh, Megan's a very experienced goalkeeper, as we know. You know, she's very good at protecting the post, and just a change in there's what we need.
Yeah, well, they certainly need a change in that defensive end. Latu and Tutaia have had the run of things, so can the old wily veteran Hutton make a difference? We shall see. Sits back with Bowden in her more familiar position of wing attack. What do you expect from that change, Kerry?
She's a lot more settled on her feeds and can focus more on that in that shooting circle. So they'll just be looking at her to settle. They lost a lot of ball going into that goal circle in the last quarter, so they'll want to tidy that up.
So the 9-goal margin is restored from the start of the second half. Wilcox and Coffin. Henry finds George.
Great take there from Jenny May Coffin. Megan Hutton pointing out to Catherine Latu, this is where you need to be standing, back here beside me, thank you.
Yes, Hutton has been around an awful long time. I don't think she'll be letting Latu get away with anything. Of course, many years with the Southern Sting and then the Steel.
Loose ball here. Oh, and Alan Halpenny comes up with it.
Well, everyone a bit slow to react there, and Henry shaking her head, disappointed with herself. And Halpenny makes them pay.
Halpenny having a bit of a giggle about it too.
Bowden called out of play. Oh, Tutaia throws it straight to Hutton. What a waste. Great work from the Tactics.
Lovely work. Better movement there from Alan Halpenny, and a great fake from Marie Bowden.
And once again, Bowden quick hands into Halpenny. Starting to claw into this margin, and Halpenny really has come back strongly after, as we said, a tough week last week.
Good movement there from Timapara George off the line. Mystics prepared to do the work to get this ball into their circle.
George rolls it into Tutaia, and it's a relatively long shot, but she's got no problems with that one, Maria. Tactics. Here is Thompson.
Contact goal shooter.
Oh, but it's Halpenny called for the contact against Byfield. So they'll have another turnover, the Mystics. They'll go quickly through court with Wilcox, and there's George.
Obstruction, wing defence.
Yes, Hayley Cross much too close. And a great setup there. Megan Hutton just getting a fingertip to it.
Hutton, the long arms up and gets in the way of Tutaye's shot. She's called for obstruction. Tutaye doesn't want to defer to Latu.
She's confident in her shot, Maria Tutaye.
There's that confidence that sometimes goes missing from Tutaye. Has been in abundance today, and there it is with the pass into Latu.
Megan Hutton struggling to find her distance on the 3-foot mark.
Well, she's been out of the game a little while, Megan Hutton, retired at the end of last season, but answered an SOS from Helen Manstroud when Anna Galvin went down injured with a broken wrist, and so she's had to come back into an unfamiliar lineup and see if she can make a difference.
Some good pressure there from Althea Byfield, just contacting at the last minute.
Coffin and George combining, and George races off down court to make herself available again. She's just stuck in behind cross at the
Charlotte
moment.
Kite.
Well, she's just about knocked out her own player, Philippa Finch, and they do get the turnover in the end, the Tactix. Kite, who's perhaps maybe been a little bit quiet, coming out to win some ball for a team.
And here we see the replay. She comes out to look for it.
Big elbow to the chin of Finch.
Althea Byfield just can't seem to get her timing right on this intercept.
Nice shot from Thompson. Both goal attacks, both Silver Ferns goal attacks, of course, going well in this one.
Philippa Finch here calling time. So the physio for the Tactix back on court again.
Well, that's from the belt she got from her own teammate, Charlotte Kite. She got whacked right in the neck from that one, but the Tactix won't want to see her go off court.
Well, they don't have any options, do they, in that? Well, they've got Hannah Poff on the sideline, another 19-year-old, as we see the injury there.
A little bit uncomfortable for Philippa Finch at the moment. The Mystics, it is just maintaining an advantage. The Tactix still fighting to claw back that lead they lost early.
Right to the line, okay? Good girl. Now remember, we expected this, didn't we? We expected them to come out and target you. You can handle it. Yeah. Just turn and show. That's your strength.
There we see Debbie Fuller telling Maria Tutaye that she should expect to be targeted, and that they're trying to pick on her to turn over the ball, but she's equal to the task.
Nice calm words from Fuller too. There's certainly no panic in either coaching ranks. Fuller now addressing the defenders.
And the players loving that feedback and ready to get out there and hopefully push out this margin. If you're a Mystics fan, if you're a Tactix fan, you'll be wanting them to, the Tactix side, to pick up.
Well, it's not often these days that Auckland beats Canterbury in many sports, but it looks like the Mystics are on track here, but they'll need to be careful as Hal Penny narrows the gap back to 6. Oh, Tutaye. Kite was searching for it, or Finch rather was searching for it, and they do get the turnover, the Tactix. A little bit loose from the Mystics on that occasion.
Megan Hutton sending the long ball.